Intel kicked their Computex keynote off with a bang of a drum and somewhat of a challenge to NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang.
And this famous quote, "Whatever has been done can be outdone." And isn't that the very essence of Computex? This event isn't just about what's happening today, it's about what's happening next. And the things we'll talk about today will shape our future for years to come. Unlike what Jensen might have you believe, Moore's Law is alive and well.
Gelsinger jumped right into it, talking about why data centers are crucial in the AI conversation.
AI has been central to the data center, and what Intel is doing has been the key to enabling the cloud data center for decades. We have a stunning 130 million Xeons powering data centers around the world. And this installed base is a huge advantage and a huge opportunity for us collectively. Our customers need infrastructure that's scalable and flexible. They need standard platforms to integrate with existing systems, to run those decades of software, right? Those exabytes of data that they have in place. And they need an open ecosystem to maximize choice and value. Of course, they also need more compute and performance, greater density, greater energy efficiency, greater server capacity. And this creates a set of issues that they have to deal with as they have more and more demands for those power and energy solutions. And today, we're launching the solution for this next era. Today, we're launching Xeon 6 with E-cores. And this enables us to have the choice for high-density, scale-out workloads for the future. In simple terms, performance up, power down, and drastically smaller footprint.
Xeon 6 brings with it a consolidation ratio of 3:1. But what does that mean exactly?
You know, a 3-to-1 rack consolidation over a 4-year cycle, just one 200 rack data center would save 80K megawatts per megawatt hours of energy. And Xeon is everywhere, so imagine the benefits that this could have across the thousands and tens of thousands of data centers. In fact, if just 500 data centers were upgraded with what we just saw, this would power almost 1.4 million Taiwan households for a year, 3.7 million cars off the road for a year, or power Taipei 101 for 500 years. And by the way, this will only get better. And if 144 cores is good, well, let's put two of them together and let's have 288 cores. So later this year, we'll be bringing the second generation of our Xeon 6 with E-cores, a whopping 288 cores, and this will enable a stunning 6-to-1 consolidation ratio. Better claim than anything we've seen in the industry. And you can see why Xeon is gaining momentum in the marketplace.
Gelsinger delved deep into Intel's AI accelerator, Gaudi 3, with a little magic.
The entire ecosystem is lining up behind Gaudi 3, and it's my pleasure today to show you the wall of Gaudi 3.
He made sure to convey why open standards for data center connectivity is crucial.
Just last week, we announced the creation of the Ultra Accelerator Link for scale-up as well, a new industry standard based, again, on Ethernet-based approaches to enable advanced high-speed, low-latency communications for scale-up AI communication in the data center. So critical is establishing the open standards, not just at the software level, but at the networking level. And we're driving this with the industry to enable scale-up and scale-out networking.
Gelsinger had one more trick up his sleeve to hammer home the point that Intel is just as in demand now as it ever was.
Core Ultra is already providing AI capabilities. We have 300+ applications, 500+ AI models. We've already shipped 8 million Core Ultra devices since our December launch last year. And we're working with the entire ecosystem to drive this capability into the marketplace as we enable the AI PC into the marketplace. The entire ecosystem is behind us, and you can see it right here. Ain't it a beautiful sight?
And Gelsinger believes that Intel will become even more relevant in the AI discussion with Lunar Lake.
About a third of these are Lunar Lake PCs, which I'm about to talk about. We're at the forefront of this category creation moment, and we're proud of the partnership that we have with you, the key software providers across the industry, and our partnership with Microsoft. So let's hear right now from Satya Nadella.
Lunar Lake processors will power more than 80 new Copilot Plus PCs. They'll deliver exceptional security and extended battery life with a 40-plus TOPS NPU unlocking capabilities simply not possible on other PCs. It's this innovation that will make breakthrough on-device AI experiences like Recall or Co-Creator, as well as all the stuff that developers will build with our new Windows Copilot runtime.
As we've launched the Core Ultra with Meteor Lake, it also introduced this next generation of chiplet-based design, and Lunar Lake is the next step forward, and I'm happy to announce it today. First, it starts with a great CPU. And with that, this is our next generation Lion Cove processor that has significant IPC improvements and delivers that performance while also delivering dramatic power efficiency gains as well. So it's delivering Core Ultra performance at nearly half the power that we had in Meteor Lake, which was already a great chip. And since there's been some talk about this other X Elite chip coming out and its superiority to the x86, I just want to put that to bed right now. Ain't true. Lunar Lake running in our labs today outperforms the X Elite on the CPU, on the GPU, and on AI performance, delivering a stunning 120 TOPS of total platform performance. And it's compatible, so you don't need any of those compatibility issues. This is x86 at its finest. Every enterprise, every customer, every historical driver and capability simply works. This is a no-brainer. Everyone should upgrade. And the final nail in the coffin of this discussion is some say the x86 can't win on power efficiency. Lunar Lake busts this myth as well. This radical new SoC architecture and design delivers unprecedented power efficiency, up to 40% lower SoC performance than Meteor Lake, which was already very good. So simply put, Lunar Lake, the flagship platform for AI PC innovation, bar none. Unmatched combination of performance, compatibility, applications, software enabling, and power efficiency.
And if you thought Gelsinger was amped about Lunar Lake, well, he wasn't done.
Building on Meteor Lake and Lunar Lake for mobile, more to come. And Arrow Lake is our next generation product we'll introduce later this year that will enable AI to all PC categories, starting with the desktop in Q4. And in 2025, it just gets better, with Panther Lake. And Panther Lake on Intel 18A will accelerate and scale our position. And I am so excited about this product because this represents the culmination of so much of what we've been working on since I've been back at the company. This is our 5th node in 4 years. In just the next week, we'll be powering on the first chips coming out on this wafer on 18A. 18A brings process leadership back to Intel where it belongs. And it's been a historic space of process technology innovation and product innovation. And rest assured, we're going to have a lot to talk about at Computex 2025 because Panther Lake's going to be coming to life in a powerful way. And we believe in Moore's Law, and it is alive and well. And as I like to say, until the periodic table is exhausted, Moore's Law isn't dead. It's alive and well.
Thanks for watching. Check back into PC Mag for more Computex coverage.